But you've struggled to get consistent results. You got great moments,
Yeah.
and then letdowns. So give me an idea kind of what the focus is and the thought process for where you are in your career right now.
I feel great. Everything's coming together. I feel like I'm really at the peak. I'm the best I've ever been right now. And there's definitely been ups and downs, but the thing that I've really started focusing on, especially I feel like maybe this past year, is just focusing on what I can actually control, you know? Like, people ask you questions about like your last fights or where you see yourself or your opponent's last fights or how he's performing. I don't give a shit about any of that. Like, the only thing I can control is my preparation and my performance. Like, I can control myself, you know? Like, that's hard enough, like making sure that you do everything right. I'm only here to make sure that I do everything that I can do to be the best fighter I can be. So I'm just zoned in, man. I'm laser sharp. Like, I'm so focused, and it's just because all I care about is my preparation and my performance, you know? I've had ups and downs, but you know, that's the sport. That's life. That's like, how many of us have been in a situation where like, damn, my career is not going the way I want it, you know? It just so happens that in fighting, if your career's not going the way you want it, it's public, and you're getting kicked in the head and shit, you know? So like, it's different than other jobs in that respect, but it's the same as anything else where you're gonna have peaks and valleys, you know? It's not about, a big part of life I've realized is not like whether you have peaks and valleys, it's like how low you get or how high you let yourself get. It's like, you can win the biggest fight of your life, you can't celebrate too much. You can lose the biggest fight of your life, you can't have too much self-pity, man. You gotta just roll with the punches, you know? Water off a duck's back, you gotta shake it off.
Interesting, because you say you don't really worry too much about the other guy anymore, but I wonder what you think about Michael Johnson, because a dangerous guy, but kind of similar, right? Where he's come up short in some spots. So, I mean, did you watch tape? Did you break him down? I mean, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I did the same thing with him that I do with most of my opponents. You know, I watch a little bit of tape. Like, I'm familiar. I'm a student of the game. Like, I've been training since I was 14. You know, like, I've been in the game over a decade. So I've seen Michael Johnson fight a bunch. I know what he's good at, you know, but I obviously watched a little bit of tape, and then I mostly leave that. I don't study too much. I watch a little bit of tape to kind of remind myself what he's good at, and then I let my cornerman watch tape and tell me what I need to do. I trust my coaches. You know. So I let my coaches worry about really dissecting tape. For me, I already know what he's good at, and I know that if I focus on what I need to do, like, I can beat anyone in the world. Like, I'm the best 145-pound fighter in the world. Like, I've already fought the current champ. Like, if you go back and watch that fight, you'll see how close it was. I don't worry about too much of what he's bringing. I know he's dangerous. Like, I know he's dangerous. He's beaten guys like Dustin Poirier. That speaks for itself. So I know what he's going to try to do. I know he's fast. I know he's athletic. I know he's aggressive in the first.
Do you feel like this is kind of a breakout opportunity? I mean, we've been following your career for a long time, and you were kind of that young kid, that next generation. Now you've been here. You know what I mean? Do you feel like now it's time to deliver?
Yeah. I think it is. I think every fight you have is the most important fight of your life, and this isn't any different. But this is a big one, and I'm just ready to perform. I've been ready, and I'm excited to show you guys.